Hi, and welcome back to Roulette's Play Animal Crossing. When we last left off, we bought oranges. We sold oranges. Oranges. Yeah. I guess what we're about to do, guys. Oranges. We're about... Oh, you know what? I have a lozenge in my mouth. I just realized this sounds probably obscene. Well, I don't know what I was gonna say anymore because I just got self-conscious and immediately shut the fuck up. As one does. Damn it. I just looked over at my mic mute button and was secretly hoping I had fucked up. Oh no. Off the cuff intro? Yeah, that's deleted. Obscene lozenge? That's forever. I can't. No amount of sucking seems to make this smaller. I am going to choke on this lozenge. Yeah, you know, that just dawned on me too, Ash, so thanks for pointing that out. Phrasing. I was really hoping we were just gonna just gloss over it. Yeah, we're not, are we? I think I just bought one. Damn it! Curse you, chat! Hey Ash, as my Discord manager, could you do me a favor and try and figure out how to permanently silent the, channel that's like live stream chat or something like that? For everyone else? Or for everyone, period. Like, people should be able to go in there and look at it, but not, like, get notified. Because seeing Josh's name again reminded me about that notification spam. Because we need to either do that or I need to, like, stop it and shut it up. Because the last thing I want is someone to be pulling out their phone and have that problem. And then that person hates me forever. Oh my god. Josh! Okay, we're turning this off. Bot. Discord. Yeah, slow mode is not gonna do it. You know, fuck it. Damage is done, right? Me turning it off now is not gonna stop it. Stop them from getting 18,000 notifications. Ugh. So embarrassed. I really thought I was doing a good thing for people. I was trying to unify the community. Yeah, but not before their phone blows up, apparently. It seemed like such a neat feature. Gosh. Yeah. It's really bad that you can't. Mm-hmm. Right, okay. I want my dirty joke. Are you cheering me on? You know, if someone's not paying attention to what's going on in this VOD, this looks obscene. Also. Especially with the sound effects, so thanks for that. You're giving them more content now for that fanfic. Alright. I got through the lozenge, guys. Oh, Lord. Alright. Ugh. Oops. Did one again. I'm actually really looking forward to making the orchard. I keep wanting to say orchid for some reason. I want to make the orchid. Yeah, this lozenge didn't work because I bit it at the end because I was impatient. And it turned into shrapnel, and now there's shrapnel in my throat, and the shrapnel makes me want to cough, so the lozenge has now created a scenario where I'm probably going to cough more and harder than I would have without the lozenge. It was a trap! The lozenge was a trap! The lesson of the day... The lesson of the day is, if you're gonna have a lozenge... If you're gonna have a lozenge, finish the entire lozenge without biting. Otherwise, you're gonna have nom flashbacks. Here you go. This has been life advice with Rue. You probably shouldn't take any advice from me, guys. I'm in no position to be giving anybody advice about anything. Why did I walk out? I don't need to walk out. Blarg. And away I go. Flash! Ah! Which house, you're on the one I was on yesterday, right? So, the 3,500? Or 350? Nice. Nice. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Hopefully I just dislodged some of that shrapnel. Hopefully. Man, lost so many viewers with that 5-minute break. 7 people! Lost 7 people for that 5-minute break. 5 minutes is apparently eternity in Twitch time. I didn't know. I'm new here. Please be gentle. Welcome back, Blue. Yes, we'd like to hear your joke, Blue. I was gonna ask you for it, but you didn't seem to be there. Alright, so this is the warning for the editing of the VOD here. I went to my granddad's funeral yesterday, and I asked my grandma how he died. She said that since they were still sexually active, they liked to do it to the church bells. On the ding out... I'm sorry, on the church bells. In on the ding, out on the dong. Ding in, dong out. It was magical, she said, until the bloody ice cream van came passing by the window. I mean, I think it would still be magical up until the point he died. You know? And then, you know, depending on how grandma goes, you know, could continue to be, you know, magical. That was a casual necrophilia joke, guys. All right, go ahead. You can uncut now. Oh, any innocence I had gone, huh? Actually, I'm a bit of an enigma, or a paradox, perhaps. I'm a paradox wrapped in an enigma, clothed in a mystery, or whatever that saying is. If Code's still lurking in chat, he could attest for this. There are parts of me that are very much like, wow, I can't believe you just went there. And there are other parts to me that are like, wow, how are you still that innocent? And I'll just have these moments where I'm like, what? Is that really what that means? Nope, Code's not listening. Code's died. Code has left us to the wolves. Yeah, yeah, you did have to on that one. I don't think, was it you? Because I thought it was British Broadcasting Channel. I remember being confused about that. Why are we talking about British Broadcasting Channel? Okay. And the grind begins again. Just keep on orange and orange and orange and orange and orange and... I forgot to go to my, savings this time, but I think it'll be okay. The bee's just not... There it goes. No, I can't access the ATM. It won't let me. I mean, different strokes for different folks. Are they still together? Like, it's not an addiction. I can stop anytime I want. Josh. It's not an addiction. I can stop anytime I want. Like, I'm terribly, deathly afraid of scurvy. Okay? There you go, see? Perfect! Worked out well. Unless, you know, they got married 2 years later, he did the deed, and then, you know, they got divorced. He was like, man, I waited a long time for that. You won't believe what I went through. Was not his fetish, nothing he was into at all. You won't believe the lengths I went to. Oh, sorry, need to cough 1 sec. Should I add this again? Hey guys, what does it mean if my arm hurts, like, near where, like, you know how when people, like, slit their wrists to commit suicide? Pretty sure I'm getting carpal tunnel from this, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say my bell finger hurts. I'm getting repetitive stress syndrome. I think I've got the black lung. I keep buying just one. Does it feel like a pain? Like, it's like, what would you call it? I'm now, like, trying to rub and trying to feel. It's around my, like, ulnar artery, like, if that makes any sense. The big vein. Oh, it's in the joints? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I've got then. Apparently, I have, hypochondriac syndrome. That's what I've got. My wrist! I was rubbing my wrist to try and figure out... where? So, is carpal tunnel just like a term for arthritis of the hand? Essentially? Because that's what it sounds like. Sounds like you've worn out the cartilage. Oh, okay. Then, I don't know what carpal tunnel is. I've never really looked into it or learned about it, so... Do enlighten me. I'd love to know. Yep, I know it comes from repetitive actions. I just don't know what it is. Is it like an an inflaming of the area that never quite goes down? Is it a tear in something? Is it the cartilage getting rubbed down? Is it... Okay. You were just like, doctor, it hurts when I do this. And your doctor was like, well, don't do that. And that's all the information that was shared between both of you. American healthcare system. Well, that's why I thought maybe it was like an inflammation or something. It's just like you irritate an old wound and it acts up. Oh, I really hope that they add a more bulkier bulk. Alright, it hurts when I breathe. Well... Can I just go ahead and get you to sign this bill first, please? And then I'll tell you what you need to do. Oh, thank you! I'm glad that you enjoy my toes. I made them myself, with, you know, some help of my mom. There was a dad in there somewhere. Haven't seen a doctor since you were 26, because that was the last time that you had insurance. Because of coverage. Oh, coverage under your parents. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we live in an app profit society. I hope it rains today at some point. I could use the rain. You want to know how American my brain was? Yeah, I realize that says National Health System now, having thought about it. But the first thing I saw when I saw your capital NHS was, well, that's weird. Why did he capitalize the S on New Horizons? That's how foreign the concept is. Yeah, and I was thinking about this earlier. I now have a personal vendetta against Trump because of his inaction. Why am I buying? No, what am I doing? Stop it, Rue. Stop it, Ron. Oh. Oh, God. That was close. Bacardi out of your soul. Stop it, Ron. No, that was it. That's all I'm saying. Is his inaction, because we had a, for people who aren't in America, we had a system in place to deal with this that was put in through the Obama administration because of the whole E. coli outbreak. And one of the things Trump did was he dismantled it. He dismantled it. So I personally now have a vendetta because his inaction basically got my mom fired because the reason that she's been fired is because they have to shut down because of quarantine stuff, and they run clinics, and the clinics can't run unless they have special stuff, and yeah, F. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I actually, like, when I left for my, quote, 5-minute break, I like, did a primal scream of anger about the situation. We're just gonna let that hang in the air there, I guess. Yeah, no, it wasn't Ruby. I didn't know that Trump was an anti-vaxxer. Today I learned. Oh no, there was laughter that came out of it. Oh no, I absolutely, like, left, had a conversation about it, went back to my room, read. Then there's just laughter drifting out from beyond my closed door. This is Sparta! Hey Ash, have you figured out if your grass goes bad? Oh, and did your neighbor move in after you moved that thing away or not? What ended up happening with that? He did move in? So you're not required to leave. Good. Was it the same thing? The stone table, stone chair? So you moved the table and the chair, but left the clothesline. Damn, I could have done that. I mean, I currently have the stone table and chair somewhere. Ooh, Drago's here? Nice. I'll have to build up a rapport, because I think the third villager has to move in first. Before, I did a single. I think the third villager has to move in first. Before, I can actually take another one. Because I'm not seeing any in the islands. So, as soon as I see one on the islands, I'll be able to just come and steal him from you. I'll have to figure out the exact process. So you should probably start treating him badly in the meantime. And making him unhappy about his decision. Which, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, this is how you game the system. This is how you get a villager from one place to another. You just... Well, you used to put pit traps around their house and make them, like, repeatedly fall into it. You send them trash in the mail with, like, rude words and stuff in it. You whack them with nets. You push them around. You're constantly talking to them until they're annoyed. Put them in bad moods over and over and over and over again. Then suddenly me being nice to him looks so much better. See, I don't think I could ever do that for someone else. But I know Ash will probably have no problem. Yeah. Follow them around with an axe. That was my attempt at the sound effects in the game. We once again forgot to go to the bloody bleeding safety deposit box. Also, we're now buying 1 orange at a time. Need to focus back up. Go yandere. Yeah, you absolutely need to be all yandere. Speaking of yanderes, like that segue there. I meant to mention this as one that I really liked, an anime I really liked yesterday is Mirai Nikki. Anybody who is okay with violence, gore, yanderes, horror, and stuff, Mirai Nikki is a good watch. The English one is Future Diary, Future Diary. I think that's what they called it. I'm not entirely sure now, but just look up Mirai Nikki. It's M-I-R-A-I space N-I-K-K-I. There's a good game for this list if it ever comes out. Yandere Sim. Yandere Sim? What are you, like, are you, like, in a relationship with a yandere and she's just, like, stalking you around the entire time? And you're like, why you talk to that girl? Huh? Why you oh, we play the yandere! Oh, well, that would be fun! We get to be like, why are you talking to that girl? Why are you talking to that girl? Hitman anime. Oh, so like, it's like senpai goes and talks to a girl. Yandere Sim is banned on Twitch. Oh, well. Is it banned on YouTube? Because I could always just do the normal YouTube stuff for it. Doesn't have to be Twitch. Because once you get affiliate, you just have to do like a certain amount of schedules and stuff. Senpai is mine. That was my licks knife attempt. That kind of like awkwardly inhaled while dragging my tongue across my teeth. If anybody's looking for Foley work, I got you. Slight amount of nudity it used to have. It's huge on YouTube for a while. If it was huge on YouTube for a while, it's probably not huge anymore. But I think you guys would probably still enjoy watching it. I mean, I probably should be making some decisions that are more like, hey, this is the thing that's super popular right now. It's not done is the issue. Why is it that every time you turn your back, you come back to utter insanity? Because I think that's pretty much the constant, right? That's probably why it was big on YouTube. Pretty much anything that Markiplier ends up doing gets big at the same time because... because, like, he does it, and then Jacksepticeye does it, and, like, that whole clique does it. He has a YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I'd rather go in blind. You know me. I like my blind plays. You know, I always thought that I would like Jacksepticeye, but I could never get past the very loud noises of him. Which sounds a little ironic coming out of me, because I am not a quiet person even remotely. Unless you get, I guess we've learned, unless you get, yeah, unless you get, like, Sleepy Roo. And Sleepy Roo is pretty quiet, it would seem. We have now learned streaming Sleepy Roo is quiet. I no longer like Markiplier either. Which is a shame, because he seemed so likable. Ugh. Just... You typing that gave me shuddery flashbacks. I have no idea who High Five is. Whoops. Too fast. Oh, Matthias. He's the one that... What did I do? I fucked up somehow. Yep, fucked up somehow. Oh well. Matthias is the guy who does, like, vlogs and stuff like that. I saw one video of him. And he was just so, like... You know that... Oh, like, that makes me think that's, like, Matthias' personality. Is that kind of thing. Because Markiplier, it was one of the videos that I saw of him, Markiplier called it a blog or something. And he was like, blog? What is this blog? It's like, okay, so he said the wrong, I don't get it. What does this matter? We're just gonna deposit the full amount and then remove 120. Get an idea of where we're standing. I don't know these clicks, guys. I'm just gonna straight up honest with you. No idea who these people are. Wankers? Did I guess it? They're wankers? I know that he works with Jacksepticeye. And I don't know who Wade or Bob is. Toppy knows twats and wankers too. Toppy knows twats. Ooh, I like that. I probably shouldn't say that. It's gonna get me demonetized, but... Or is it not? I don't know! Are they doing like... did I go on local? Yeah, I did. No, why am I doing this? Did they both get like really big like Markiplier too? Is it off of their own work, or do they just, like, ride off of Markiplier's laurels? That's good. They just all have, like, the same kind of hobby. Well, I guess Bob not as much, then. But... There we go. We got it together, guys. I mean, when I go to make games, honestly, not games, videos, I'd really like to go back to my roots and play like indie games, like little bitty indie games. Those are my favorite kinds. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved like Danganronpa and stuff like that, and I got a heck of a lot of views on that SCP that like almost killed me. But there's just something so satisfying about those little indie, like Enigma is still one of my favorite games that I played. That was a gem. It's a gem and a half. Terrifying as crap in some parts, but so many parts of it were just so interesting. And like that random fight, like that side scroller at the end, that was great. GTFO, like get the fuck out? I don't know what GTFO videos are. Okay, yeah, I don't... Like, I understand that what you are writing are words, but none of this makes sense to me. Just imagine you're trying to, like, explain this to your mother or something. No. Enigma is a Korean horror RPG indie game. It was the first indie game I streamed because it was new, it was free, it was little known, and I thought, man, this just feels like it's an opportunity here, you know? It was like the first real indie game. I streamed one game before that, called... Oh gosh. I could picture the game in my head, but I can't picture... And I know it's by Oh No Studios, but I can't picture the name of the game right now. Tormentum. Tormentum would be my first actual, like, videos, I guess. Unless you count my, Halloween stream of the first night of FNAF. And, Penumbra. Like, before I even was anything. That was just me streaming for my friend, 0 Degrees, who wanted to see me play it. Because he and I would, I couldn't play horror games, I was too scared of them to play them. So he and I would watch Markiplier. He introduced me to it, and he was like, here, watch this, and we'll just watch other people scare the crap out of themselves, and I would still get scared. But it was easier than playing them myself. And then, he actually suggested and pushed me towards making my own channel. He was like, you know, you're interesting, your reactions and the stuff that you say and the things you do, and people would love the fact that you're scared shitless of everything. And I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't seem like it'd be a very good content. Just a girl huddling in a corner for a 30-minute video going, please go away, please go away, please go away, and making absolutely no game progress. And he was like, well, you'll never know if you don't try. Ben, the two of us. Yeah. Need look no more. I single click. F. F's in chat. Actually, that was something that I thought would be... I bought a single orange, so now I have to click that button 4 more times. Actually, I was thinking it would be fun maybe to do Twitch sings at some point. But at the same time, I'm really nervous about it. I don't mind singing like short little things, but I think if I like sing a full-on song, that would probably... The only time I've ever sang a full-on song for you guys would be Corpse Party. Because I loved the intro so much that I went and I couldn't share it with you guys because it kept getting monetized. Like towards someone else. Someone kept making copyright claims on it. So I always kept having to cut it. So, I really wanted you guys to hear it. So one of the VODs, it's like, near past halfway for sure. I was like, guys, I wish you could really hear this. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And I went and got like a karaoke version of it and just played the video intro and sang along with it. That's the only time I think I've ever sang whole thing. I believe I was actually cutting up Corpse Party when I had the incident. Short little bits isn't the same as woohoo. What happened? Oh, I clicked a button and I like closed all the things, guys. Oh, you know what? I haven't been moving the VODs over. I only have 28 gigs left of space. That's fine. It's enough for this video, but the next one I definitely have to remember to move them. Thing is, I probably won't know any songs that you guys will know. No! I don't want this to be judged the fuck out of. Fun story. I actually met as Catro through a karaoke game on your phone called, I think it was just called Sing, by Shmuel. And we had so much fun singing together that we ended up becoming friends. And he actually downloaded, like, all of those songs. So there is an archive somewhere of, like... Oh, God, I wonder how many songs we sang together. Maybe... Thinking how many songs... I think it would be like... Maybe 300 songs? We sing a lot. I'm gonna say like 300. It might be 200. No, maybe it's more like 200. I'm gonna say there's probably like 200 songs somewhere that he has. Because, he was afraid that the thing was gonna go down, like the service was gonna go down. And so he downloaded them to back him up. Because he liked listening to him again to laugh. He may not have them anymore, but I know for a fact that he downloaded them. I think he was gonna show his children or something. There was a reason behind it, and I don't really remember what it was now, but Hey, Ash, would you like this pattern for, birdhouse? I got it in a bottle, but I already know it. Okie dokie. I have not come to check. Would I be more comfortable if we all sing too? I mean, it depends. I don't know who's gonna want to watch all of us sing very poor karaoke. Let you get a future. Drunk karaoke stream. I can see nothing wrong with this, guys. Especially since I'll be sober AF. Ah, Josh, I feel like I can relate so strongly with that. I think that's true for a lot of people. That's why they call it liquid courage. You drink a little and suddenly it doesn't seem like that bad an idea. Football's coming home. I'm guessing this is like a song you guys sing about your favorite team or some guy who was hit by a car coming back from a game on his way home to his mom. So, I don't know, sad rugby songs and stuff like that. Just to me, it's like country. In my head. Wait, did I say sell? I meant buy. Can I sell you these 99 bells to get a profit? Can we just cut out the middleman? That you will then call singing. Well, we can look into doing something like that in the future. How? I don't know. Oranges. Every time I do one of these trips, I'm pulling in a 30k profit, basically. And my house is 550k right now. Single oranged. On the plus side, people are going to be able to catch back up on the VODs real fucking fast, because they're gonna be like, huh, so the last 4 hours, 5 hours, all she did was buy oranges after going to the museum. Unless they actually want to, like, listen to us talk. I mean, who would want to do that? It's weird. I know all you guys are just here for these hot Animal Crossing tips. Single orange. And see, that's the real fan name, you know? When people start watching these VODs and we have someone come and join, make a Twitch account, and they make their name Single Orange and watch our channel. That's gonna be one of those true Animal Crossing fans. That's gonna be the first gen. Guess you heard that, Lyrie, did ya? Hi, Breathing. Why am I only investing in oranges? Because my town has cherries. So every time I bring a full load of oranges back to my cherry town, I turn a 30k profit. And it's faster than going island hopping. It's faster than fishing. It's faster than just about anything except maybe an orchid. Orchid, goddammit. An orchard. Or if you have an ability to farm particular bugs. Or somehow have a magic ability to farm particular fish. Breathing. That is why. And I'm trying to get my $500,000 debt. Little over $500,000 debt gone now. So we can enjoy the rest of our day decorating furniture, doing our why do I keep wanting to say orchid? Orchard. So we can spend the rest of our day doing our orchard, designing clothes, you know, laying out our town some. Yep, that's it. I just love the inside of Ash's store. It's just so nice. Like, mine is ass in comparison. This is just, mwah, beautiful. And I mean, look at that itty bitty tanuki, you know? That actually sounded kind of pervy. I didn't mean it to be, I meant like he's cute, but that just sounded like I wanted to like just bone that tanuki, and that was not my intent at all. See, this is the problem with live streaming. If I had done that on a YouTube video, I could have cut it. You guys would have never seen it. See, that's what I should have done as a Patreon reward. Be like, I will give you everything that ended up in the cutting room floor. Look, I'm planning on buying all the oranges here, right? So I am creating demand, alright, and driving up the price of these oranges for Ash. Okay? Now it'll no longer be $100. Suddenly his oranges in his own town is 500. You're welcome. Also, by the way, I'm basically buying him his town. Like, his town shop. Because to upgrade the Nook store, you have to spend a certain amount of money here. Thank you, Nightbot. You have to spend a certain amount of money at the Nook store. If it holds true, it's the same it does on every other game. So, I am spending some money at your store. We're gonna get you your store before we get me my store. No, 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 no. Calm your little tanuki tits. Okay, now we're topped off. Alright, heading out, Ash. Yeah, he has a whole field of hybrid. And so he gets a special butterfly that's out there, which I don't know the price of. So he's earning a pretty decent profit out there, too. Yeah, so each butterfly is 2,500, and if he finds emperors, that's 4K. Not bad. Lucy! I wonder what I'll do. Gotta stop by the savings because we didn't do it last time. They're not nocturnal. They're, both, peak hours of the... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm talking to my ass. Let me just double check. I think it's the both... Yeah, they're the both peak hours. So, 6 p.m. all the way past 6 a.m. That's, like... 7, 8... To about 8 a.m. it looks like? No, to... We are at 10 a.m. right now, so yeah, to about 8-ish a.m. So if you're up in the wee hours of the morning, there's emperors. Oh, god damn it! I was looking at the emperor thing and I forgot to go to the 8 a.m. We've got to go to the automatic teller machine. Let's just go ahead and empty the savings. It'll make us all feel better to see that much lower number there. Look how obtainable that is now, guys. We're down to $268,000 and haven't even cracked noon yet. And we already have 120 in pocket, you know? So, if we're turning 30K a profit, and we need to get to, wow, brain, come on, work with me. What's the, okay. We have 268,000 remaining. Well, 268,570. We currently have 120 on us, so that means we only need 148,000, which is at 30K a trip, around 5 more trips? 4 to 5 more trips. Somewhere around 4 to 5. 5 more trips. 5 more trips. Because it's like... It's just below 5. What's my favorite type of music? I am all over the place with my music, but I don't... Like... I don't generally care for... I do like symphonic metal, actually. I don't care for anything that's kind of slower. Pretty much a lot of the modern music that's, like, mainstream, I am not a fan of. Especially all of the slow pop. Oh my god, shoot me. I like stuff that has a beat and is happy-go-lucky or angry but fast, or, you know, but I do really love the 80s. I have such a fondness for the 80s. My mom listened to the 80s a lot, so when I was growing up I listened to the 80s a lot, and it just really grew on me. Yeah, I do like hair metal as well. There is some glitch hop that I've enjoyed. I like, some... let's see. I like some K-pop. I like some J-pop. Modern pop, I generally is a miss for me. Anything from the 2000s that's not in, like, some form of a rock genre, I probably won't enjoy, because boy bands were really big back then. I liked some of the, like, club 90s kind of music. I love, you know, stuff from the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s. I like classical. I will listen to some country if it's, like, the kind that tells a story. It has to tell a story, like folk or something like that. Like, what's a good example? Like, Night That the Lights Went Out in Georgia by Reba McEntire. Has an interesting story to it. Or The Gambler by Kenny Rogers is another one. I like electro swing. Yep, I do like electro swing. I like death metal. I was really, really big into Iced Earth for a while. Dimmu. Otep. Opeth. I like alternative and like system. I like the older ones, like System of a Down. I like my rap. I'm very particular about. I don't like mumble rap at all. They have to have a good flow. They have to have a good voice. It can't be nasally, and it has to have fairly good diction. So, like, take when Nicki Minaj, for example, does rap and stuff like that. She will do things like where she'll just rhyme the word man with man with man with man. And for some reason, it irks me. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, if you're gonna rhyme with a different frickin' word. Come on, little bit of effort. This is your only job. I know the song you're referencing, but I don't like that song very much. Like, that song is the epitome of this kind of thing that I don't like. It's slow, it's country, that's not really telling a story, it's just whining. Which is a shame, because I've been told that my voice does very well for country, and it's because of that Texan accent that's in there. Trying to remember how that goes. Oh, I did a single. It's a 1:15. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. Something like that. Oh, see what I mean? Even freaking slower. I can't even sing it slow. I just don't like slow music, pretty much. Like, I can appreciate someone having a good voice, but if I'm going to be listening to something, I want it to be a toe tapper in some way or another. I did it like halftime. Sorry, I said I don't listen to it. And I felt like I sang that real fucking slow, too. I mean, I do like singing to stuff. For example, I was really, and I still kind of enjoy, but I really was into Rock Band 3 really hard. I actually had the top 10 score. I was in the top 10 for the worldwide scores for Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. On vocals. That is not a very easy song. Lady Gaga is one of the few people that, like, can actually sing. I did the toe tapping version. You're probably right, breathing. But when it comes to what a chipmunk sing, fire the flame. Trying to think of the do that fire to the face we hear me. That's pretty much what it would sound like. There you go. Boom! A hidden talent I didn't know I could do. I can half chipmunk songs. Quasi chipmunk. Chipmunk light. I have a capture card. I'm sorry, this is just dawning on me. I could absolutely capture Rock Band at some point. We could do Rock Bandy stuff. And see, we can like break scores and go for high records and stuff, but that means you guys would have to be like hearing the same song over and over and over again. I really like Rock Band. I like singing. I just don't like other people hearing me sing. The act of singing is a lot of fun. But, yeah. Other people having to listen to me. That's a horse of a different color. Like, my mom has a very good singing voice. Like, she sang in, like, choir groups and stuff like that. She actually performed for, President Bush. And she always told me that I'm tone deaf. So I became very self-conscious about it. I feel like I broke her heart so hard, not turning out more like her in any fucking way. Ugh. Hashtag Asian things. No. It was actually, the other Bush. Bush Sr. This was when my mom was younger. In her heyday. I don't know what I was gonna say anymore, so sorry for that silence. But the thing that'll happen is, unless you guys choose the 80s, Destiny's Child song, early gangster rap / when it started transitioning into like Eminem stuff, like the first 3 Eminem CDs. Or like, trying to think who else I would know a lot of, or some musicals. I probably won't know a lot of it, is the thing. I'll know like the more popular hits. I'll probably have never heard the entire CD. I'm just too eclectic, so I'm not well versed in any one thing except like the 80s and the other. In transition and music by albums. Sorry, is that a better term instead of CDs? Albums. Whatever. The vinyls, okay? I'm dating myself. Not really, because when I listen to that stuff, it would be MP3 by then. It's just CDs. CDs were a thing at the time that those songs were very popular. I'm sorry, you youngins. I'm not 14. I walked all the way out here when I could have just pushed a button. I'll just start referring to everything by vinyls. Maybe that'll make you guys happier. I did not switch ahead of the curve at all, because anything that wasn't directly related to studying was basically frowned upon in my household, including video games. Like, I was on a path to becoming a doctor. It was very straight and narrow and focused. Yes, yes. She is a tiger mom. Yes. I'm surprised you know that term. It's like, it's usually like a thing that's like more like known around. Yes. You just caught me so off guard. But yes, correct. Mine was not a matter of free will. I went off to pre-med and basically was doing a not internship, it wasn't an internship, it was like the step before that, where basically we were practicing skills on these like squares of flesh that they get from cadavers. And the surgeon, the chief surgeon, pulled me aside and basically told me that this is not going to work out, this is not the path for me, because I'm basically a walking malpractice suit, because I had something happen to me when I was little, and it, I don't want to go into it, but something happened to me when I was little, and the nerve endings on my fingers, on my dominant hand, are dead, and I can't feel when I'm cutting through the different epidermal layers. So that's very bad if you want to do surgery. And so then I tried to switch my major to psychiatry, and I was kind of interested in it, but I had literally spent my entire life from being 4 years old to be a neurosurgeon, and then to be suddenly told I can't was just this gigantic slap in the face. And then, so, there you go. The end! Ta-da! Great story! Very happy stream! I tell the best stories, guys! So, what about you guys? Seen any dead puppies lately, or maybe something we can talk about that's a little bit more cheerful? It's fine. It is what it is. I have had bad luck / lot in life, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's given me a great sense of humor, because you have to be able to laugh at yourself when the absolute worst case scenario repeatedly keeps happening to you. It's especially bad when you have my ability to predict things are going to happen. Exactly, Josh. I can relate with that. I have a lot of critical botches and crits in my life. No, you're but. Oh, did I just screw you? I'm so sorry. I should have asked. I didn't say anything. I was too busy being awkward about oversharing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Please, won't you accept my apology? I feel like that was off key, so I'm sorry for that too. I should just have a night bot. Just every 2 minutes, automatically in chat says, Rue is sorry for that. Save everybody effort and time. I don't know any of the people you just listed, so kill all of them. Next question. Haven't played Mass Effect. Sorry, I was not making light of that, Lou. It made me think of the IT crowd. I was referencing the IT crowd. Sorry, I was not making fun of anything. The thing is, other than you guys, I don't really play a lot of single player. When you say me, 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 I think of that that song that hops through the genres. God, the music video for that is amazing. It's such a good song, too. I feel like once we pay off our debt here, we should take a marble break with some music, and I'll eat, like, a meal. Because we'll have officially, you know, except for time travelers, right? We'll have taken care of that whole... We're good. We took care of our debt. It'll be a weight off of our shoulders, and we can just relax and have fun and let our natural personalities shine awkwardly like diamonds up a butt. What the fuck I just said? That's another crit then, Josh. I'm telling you, Tiny Tina was my spirit animal when I played that. No, Blue! Blue, come back. You can blame it all on me. Well, Josh, I have a little community forming of people that would probably love to play multiplayer games with you. Look, I know that you're cold. That's why you're getting shoved up a butt and turned into a motherfucking diamond. Look at that butt. I think this is visit 2, so 3 more after this. You listen to Starboy turned into a song about me taking you as a piece of coal and applying pressure via butt and turning you into a diamond. What's MHW? What is that short for? And I don't know what the Iceborne expansion is either. All these conversations are like, and this has been conversations with Grandma. I am so out of the loop of everything because I have just been a recluse for 2 years. Oh, you got one of those, one of them gaming machines. Ah, you were back in my day. You used a clicker, and cell phones used to flip, and we listened to CDs. And if your friend scratched it, well, you were just fucked. Sorry. Yeah, I know, it becomes like a big, long, thin screen or something. It looked pretty cool. And then I was like, Razer's never had the best reputation. It was like, hey guys, look at my... That's why you don't give a middle schooler a cell phone, I guess. Oh, yeah, they were awesome, but if you dropped it, it would shatter. It would literally shatter. So you'd have, like, little kids with their little razors that Mommy and Daddy got it for me. And they would drop it, and it would just shatter into a million fucking pieces. Because it was really brittle. I mean, yeah, I agree. It is on the kids. Well, it's more than that. It's also on the parents to an extent. Because back then, a razor was really expensive, so... I'm a wasteful celebrity. There we go. I think we just have a new title now. Whoop. Hold on. I think it's time to change our passport title real quick. Now we have celebrity. So we could let's make this total bullshit. Oh, I can't do it while I'm on. Of course you can't alter your passport while you're on vacation. Why would you be able to do that? Like, stupid. Like, didn't you arrive with a different name? I got married while I was here. Yep, my pick is supposed to be staring into your soul, huh? I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. How violent? It wasn't that. It was just they were... They were just brittle. They were brittle. And they were kids! You know? Hi, Cruzy! I mean, and think of all the expensive things you could buy by not having kids. You had your razor till you got your first smartphone, which lasted about a year. I have never broken a phone. Ever. I have the original iPhone somewhere. Still works. But I mean, that kind of reflects me to a T because, you know, I have a lot of old stuff that still works. My speakers that I use on my computer, I've had since I was, like, 5. Or, no, not 5, like 7. I've had them since I was, like, 7 or something like that. Long ass fucking time. And they're still perfectly fine. Being single or not single shouldn't impact the expensive things you can or can't buy. I mean, if you are having to pay for everything for your significant other, you need a different significant other, most likely. Like, if it's like, okay, like y'all are married and something like that, that's completely different. But if you are on date number 2 and you have been paying for absolutely everything the entire time, either you're very, like, I am the one who wants to take care of the house. I don't care if he or she wants to pay or not. I'm going to take care of it. Or that person is using you. So it depends on your personality, I suppose. And it feels like there should be more effort on their part. Yep, old computer speakers are beasts. I don't know what's wrong with modern stuff. It's that new model that it's just like, ever since, I think they blame Apple, but it's the whole make it only last a short while. That way it breaks and they have to buy another. Business model. It's a very technical term, you might not have heard of it. Apple's been caught doing it multiple times, actually. This is not even their first offense. Offense. Alright, Ash, may I come to your island? Well, I think that that's kind of true of Nintendo, period, though. I mean, think about it. And I say this as someone who worked for Xbox hardware. Okay? Xboxes are really fun to play and break if you sneeze on them. PlayStations, I've had Xboxes and PlayStations, both of them have broken. Not a single Nintendo product I have ever owned has broken on me. Not one. Not a single one. I mean, the Xbox I just fixed myself. Because, you know, I worked for Xbox. But PlayStation, no, couldn't do that. Well, I sort of fixed it myself, but it was more like I rigged it because it was a plastic piece that broke inside, and you just can't replace it. It's like, buy a new one. Sucks to be you. Or you can take it apart and manually put the disc in through the top, and then manually put the PlayStation back together again, and then play it. Which is what I did. Hashtag Asian things. The power button came off. Ow. What was wrong with the Sega Saturn, Limey? Welcome back, crew. I just realized I'm not an affiliate. Is there even a bits icon for me on my channel? Like at all? Probably not, right? I might have just done that notification for no reason. Sorry, you have to understand the way my brain just worked. When I went it sounded kind of like when they do the dreamy animation here in Animal Crossing, which made me think I should put more Animal Crossing sounds on these things. And then I was like, oh no, but I really liked what I had done, which then made me think, oh, well, we haven't even seen this thing, which then made me think, oh wait, I'm not an affiliate, so maybe we never will see the thing. Ta-da! In the span of a few moments of silence. Nintendo, man, they have so I was absolutely more on the ban of like Nintendo, I would say, than any of the others. It's just they never got the stuff that people were really excited about. But I loved the stuff Nintendo had. It's a shame that I don't have the ability to do a capture card on older consoles. I would totally play some older stuff. So how'd you get the moisture damage out? Especially if it's moisture damage over a long period of time? Did you just, like, resolder some stuff, or... Or was it just, like, they spilt something on it and they were like, oh my god, Limey Dragon, because that's your name in real life, please fix my Saturn, and they were like, you were like, don't worry, I've got you, except, you know, your accent. That reminds me of those, like, Nokia memes. Unlike Corona. Womp womp. I also use a Pro controller. I've never used that Joy-Con, I don't think, except for when I have, like, multiple people. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hear that story, Josh. Yes, exactly. Dun, 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 dun. My Corona. My. Woo! Damn it, I did a 1. We had just gotten it fixed. How does one accidentally build an iPod Touch into a wall? Huh? I'm just sitting here waiting for the story. Silently staring at chat and hoping I don't do single clicks. iHouse. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. You were helping build a stone wall that was held together by some plaster on the inside so that it looked like a regular stone garden wall. But things can't travel through it. Well, I had the iPod on the wall playing music and got really, really annoyed at how long it took. So I just started yeeting shit fast and without concern. So, would you say that that iPod by Apple, all in all, was just another brick in the wall? We don't need no Apple cell phones. We don't need no eye control. Wait, it's still in there? Is it still in? Oh my god, that's fantastic! Okay. I assumed you saw it, pulled it out, repaired the thing. That's fantastic. It's been in the wall for 8 years now. Oh god, that's great. That is a story you should absolutely just tell at parties. I outlive still to this day. Oh my god. I just had this beautiful image, right? Of civilization just falls apart. And the technology just ends up rotting, right? Falling apart. And then in the future, Somebody goes to excavate a ruin of this society and finds an iPod in a wall. And it's the greatest scientific discovery, having the ancient lost technology. Indiana Jones and the lost iPod. I love it. Oh, fantastic. Oh. No, see, they won't be confused because they won't know what it is in this scenario I've spun. And then they're just gonna think that it's the only surviving, like, artifact left of the electronic walls that you... I am day trading oranges, yes. Someone writes a dissertation like, and we believe that to the window and to the wall was a reference to this discovery. What kept happening to your iPods? Mine still work. I replaced them because I wanted more space, kind of thing, but they work. What did you do to your iPods? Ash, may I come visit? Oh wait, he said AFK, huh? Well, if he's AFK, you can't say no. I mean, oh, this is awkward. Oh, welcome back, Ash. This has been more bad life advice with Rue. Da dun dun dun. I say that all the time. Silence is consent. And then I get yelled at. You strapped it to a model rocket. Why did you strap your iPod to a... Okay, so one in the bottom of Lake Ontario. Okay, I'm assuming it was an accident. Whoa. Oh, it's the jet streak. I've never noticed it before. Then when they fly in, it leaves a streak in the clouds. I'm assuming the one in the lake is an accident. We know the one in the wall was half of an accident. It was carelessness, you know? Because you wanted to yeet the wall as fast as possible because it was a pain in the ass. But... you don't even remember... Poor number 4. You don't even remember what you did to number 4. Is this a boy thing? Is that it? You just like to strap your electronics to explosives to find out what happens? I believe it's a boy thing because I remember Code telling me that when he was a little boy he used to like to blow crawfish out of holes in the mud with sticks of, like, those little, what do you call them? Black cats or something like that? Sticks of dynamite, huh? Like, itty-bitty dynamite things. Or not dynamite, firecrackers. Dynamite. Yes, he used to go after her with dynamite. How would the iPod record it? Or is it just a version of iPod that I don't know about? Alright. I guess. I always bought the, like, cheaper... I bought the cheaper iPods that didn't have anything other than it plays music, basically. Wait, if you were 14 years old at the time, so your parents were buying you an iPod every single month, actually. And you were having to explain, oh yeah, I'm sorry I lost that one in the lake. Oh yeah, well that one's the Telltale iPod. Oh that one? Yeah, I strapped it to a rocket and launched the motherfucker into space and was like, buy iPod. Telltale Heart was always my favorite Edgar Allan Poe story. I was such an edgy little kid. Reading Poe and shit. That's doubly impressive, Lucy, if you tell people that you're legally blind when you're doing the throwing knives. I think you have a business opportunity there, huh? Excuse me. Blue. Think. I would love to see it, Lucy. Well, this sounds like a recipe for iPod disaster then. And that makes a lot of sense, Josh. I think we're done. Whew. No, we're not. I can't count. Whoops, not sell, not sell, not sell, not sell, not sell. Did we go to the ATM and I forgot? Did I fuck up somehow? I feel like we should be at a higher amount right now than we are. I might be on, like, autopilot and I fucked up somehow. Ever seen The Devil is a Part-Timer? No. I told you bamboo forests spread like weeds. What is it? It's a TV show, it's an anime, it's a North American cartoon, it's a anime. Should put it in the anime discussion so I don't lose it. Must have gone to the ATM and forgot. My fingers are getting so tired. I'm just being an orange machine. So much oranges, you call me Trump. Your bamboo isn't spreading? It probably hasn't had time to. Wait, no! I had one more. I accidentally... No! Yeah. Oh yeah, once bamboo has, like, seeded, it's hard to get rid of. Kill it at the roots. Yes, that's very true. Imagine hearing screams in your house in the middle of the night. They're not coming from one direction. You hear one from every corner. You want it to end. It doesn't. Eventually, you break. From the attic, you grab a hammer. You swing in every direction, desperate for quiet. Doors smashed. Walls destroyed. You tire out over time. The screams only get louder. You look deep within what's left of your walls. iPods. Multiple iPods within the walls. Each playing a horror mixtape. Just a prank, bro. Just a prank. What, Josh? You don't like our creepypasta? We made it just for you. That would be fun. Reading creepypasta. How was my dramatic reading there, guys? Think I got a future in streaming us reading creepypastas together? That would be a good replacement for some of the horror. I love reading spooky stories. As long as people aren't going to get personally offended when I'm like, lame, afterwards. Text adventure games. I used to play them. Like, what kind of text adventure game? If we're talking like Zork, that was fun. yep, one more visit. We're good, I think, after that. Well, actually, if it'd be alright with you, Ash, I'd like to do 2 more visits, because I'd like to come back and sell, and then go back there and buy some of those things that you have on sale there if I have enough money. Alright, crew. Bye. You should just leave the stream, like, really, really low in the background, you know? And just look over and see if I'm still doing turnips. Turnips? I meant, oranges. It's gotta be a faster way to get. Do I always have to go there? Is there a way to do it from, like, the best friend menu? Send message, quit being best friends. Nope. Game is named Stories Untold. I believe I own that game, actually. I was gonna... it caught my eye. I think I got it on a sale. I was gonna play it for the channel at some point, and... you know, then the incident. It's a horror game, but no chasing. I can ask someone who has known me for a while, like Azcatro or Code or 0 Degrees, to look at it. Oh, it's a text adventure game. Oh, yeah, I can do that. It's not going to scare me. I guess, actually. I don't know, I've never done it. Chasing is absolutely one of the issues. I can't handle that shit. No, I don't mean like you have to play it, Code. You just have to look at like someone else playing it on a Let's Play and let me know if it would be too much for my everything. Oh, Code! When my dad remodeled my room after I moved out, he and my stepmom decided to put magazines on the wall. So one has a Time magazine about Trump, one has a Nat Geo about climate change, one has a Game Informer, and the other has a bottle of Jack. What? By the way, you guys see how much Code doesn't love me? So cruel. He wants me to die trying to figure it out on my own. That's just... it's awful. I mean, what kind of a world are we in now? Hey Ash, under the pot, can you make a channel for submit your creepypastas here? 'Cause it would be fun, I think, to read creepypastas. We can like read them late at night. Like super late at night. Like, that's 1 a.m. Rue's jam, you know? 3 a.m. Rue. You're trying to get into writing because you don't speak in words. Oh my god, I just wanted to get rid of the freaking comment. Fuck it. I wielded my mod powers. That'd be great. I would love if you wrote me little creepy stories to read out loud. I'd absolutely would read them out loud for you. I support you as a writer wholeheartedly. As long as if your story isn't scary, I'm allowed to say lay. I'm kidding. Mostly. If you wanted it, I would give feedback. Sorry. Apparently I had like a boogie or something. I inhaled hard and just like little snort thing happened. I'm sorry. Okay, Ash. Welcome back. It's cool. Just put it down as like it's a style. I'm sorry. This is the last trip. It's because I'm going really fast on it. But I mean, all Animalese sounds like this, so... I never had any problems with English. The only class I ever had any problems with was French. And that was because I really did not want to learn the language. I was forced to learn it because my stepfather at the time was fluent in it and wanted me to. And yeah. I didn't wanna at all. Your school only offered Spanish? Mine offered Spanish, French, German, and Latin. I wanted to take Latin. I figured taking Latin would actually be useful. If you're going to become a doctor, having a working knowledge of Latin will help a little bit. I passed French 1. I passed French 2. And when I got to French 3, I was officially worn out and I didn't do any assignments and got an F. On purpose. It's the only F I've ever gotten in my entire life. I took Japanese to work on a lot of different stuff, but I didn't go to like so like there are special schools that you can go to basically that teaches you, you know, your native language or things like that. And I didn't attend beyond a certain amount at all. So I know how to read hiragana, I know how to read katakana, and I have some vocabulary and grammar and things like that. But when it comes to kanji, my vocabulary is like non-existent. It's not there. I'm a small child. I'm like a 6-year-old. I'm that person who still needs the furigana above the kanji in order to understand it. My cousins are absolutely ashamed of me. And I don't have a very good ear for it at times also. So if, like, a good example is when we were playing Corpse Party. They were saying kawaii, but I heard kawaii, and I was very confused. I was like, what is cute about this? Alright. It is noon and we are paying off our house, I believe. Welcome back, Blue. I know, but I heard kawaii and I was confused. Okay, I was confused. Oh. Yay. So what do they want to do to my house now? Another room. Oh my god, that debt. Alright, let's do it. Whew. Alright, let's go catch a little bit of something so we can get some spending money. And spend it at Ash's place. Whew, but I think we deserve a little bit of... Well, actually, Ash, when do you need to leave? I don't want to take up your time too much. Encore, encore. Okay. Man, quarantines are great. You're a Roo, and you're a Roo. Everyone's a Roo! Alright, well, if you've got time to break, I think we should take a marbles break. Call the VOD for right now, having done our debt, and then, you know, play the game. That might be nice. Have fun like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I'll be back in 5 minutes with a lunch streaming. So don't go anywhere. Anybody's listening? 5 minutes. Oh, 7 people from the last time. Excuse me. Best pandemic ever. No. It was best pandemic ever until this morning. Bad news is bad. Anyways. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching the VOD and you liking it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more content. And thank you. Appreciate everything you guys do. Alright. Bye bye bye. Be back in 5.